3 knots, heading 274, range 95 meters, projectile mass 89 kilograms. Trust me.
No, Andy! No, Andy, no!
Titanfall 2, a near perfect first-person shooter that was sadly met with a lack of love. Yet it deserves so much love, not just for its multiplayer, but its single-player alike. While no one was expecting a decent single-player experience from an FPS nowadays, we got a damn fantastic single-player from this game. There are so many standout missions, but one mission stands out in particular. The one where you investigate an old facility and you conveniently find the ability to literally travel between time just like that. Like, honestly, it was the best thing about Titanfall single player in my opinion. It's the most memorable mission, and a mission I vividly remember playing over 5 months on after I originally played it. It was really great to flick between these two sides of the map, between fighting enemies from these two different time zones, and wall running in between time, through a wall that didn't exist in one, through fire, stuff like that. You'll see from the gameplay in the background what kind of stuff I'm talking about. It was really fun to mess with the enemy AI, appear in front of them, disappear again, reappear behind them, and just kind of break their neck. It was a really fun mechanic, and not something that I've experienced in a very long time. Now, moving on to the multiplayer, Titanfall has the most fast-paced and fluid multiplayer experience I've honestly ever played. There is so little downtime. I'm always on the edge about other players popping around the corner any minute. You can reach one edge of the map to the other in like 10 seconds, maybe less if you can really master the art of moving in the game. You could kill someone and they could be coming back for you in about 20 seconds, so you better move your ass at all times. Now honestly, if you're a damn dirty camper, this game ain't 100% for you. This is basically how most scenarios will go down if you camp in this game. You'll camp, maybe set up an A-wall, be invisible, some shit like that. You'll get maybe 1 or 2 kills, and then someone, that person being me or the person you just killed, holding a grudge, will come at you faster than you can blink and punch your lights out. However, despite its amazing finish, high quality and polish, worthwhile single player campaign and a fantastic multiplayer, EA almost sabotaged its release. Now, EA launched it a week after Battlefield 1 and a week before Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a smart business move, now does it? Placing a relatively new series, having only Titanfall 1 on the Xbox 360 back in March 2014 sitting behind it, and setting it toe-to-toe against 2 well-established series. Call of Duty with an established about 13 games, some of which described as genre-setting titles, and Battlefield, a series of about 8 games and loads of spin-offs. Now, with Call of Duty going down the toilet a bit as of late, it's not as big of a competitor. However, the case still remains that they placed Battlefield 1 ahead of Titanfall and Call of Duty coming a week after that. Now this forced players to make a choice. Unless you can afford to spend about £120 on the 3 games pretty much all at once, they had to make a choice. And this choice was either between 2 well-established franchises, or in comparison, a relatively fresh new game. Not only this, but people had to decide if they could even commit the time to 3 different multiplayer games with some short single player games shoved on the side of it. So a fight basically had to take place between the 3 games, and unfortunately Titanfall lost at the time, a sadly expected result. Now, even though the player base has actually picked up a little bit since launch, I think it's important to support the game as much as you can. Respawn, the people who developed it, keep pumping out new and free DLC, free map packs, free modes, stuff like that. In fact, they just released the trailer for the new DLC, a new map, and with this release, All further releases are free as well. The only thing that you even have to pay for in the game is some cosmetic items, which in my opinion is alright because it's not like they have any impact on the game at all. If you like the game and you like the Titan that you play a lot, then you can simply buy a new cosmetic option to play with. So obviously I don't expect you to trust the word of a complete stranger. But if you like first-person shooters, if you like some fast-paced gameplay with real little downtime, then you should think about picking the game up. Now the price would have gone down by now. Buy a pre-owned version and get it even cheaper and give it a go. Honestly, if you like the sound of what I've described and like the look of what's been playing on in the background, then go ahead and give it a go. It's worth your time and worth your money for both the single player and the multiplayer. I can guarantee that you will not be disappointed.